This trial is not what I intended. Really, King Felipe? Really? Joella's missing. What? What do you mean she's missing? Are you gonna be a good girl and promise not to scream? No promises. Screw you. Now that wasn't very nice, was it? Make sure she's restrained. We can't risk her escaping. My father finds out what you've done. More like when Hunter realizes I'm missing. Words, words, words. Your father's too busy banishing your boyfriend and your boyfriend is crying in a prison cell. Okay. Has Joella been kidnapped? Who is behind it? Will Hunter be able to save you? Yes, today we are finally back with the next part of Protect the Princess. It's been a hot minute, I know. I know I've had some comments. Finish Protect the Princess, so I'm delivering. I'm here to serve you more Protect the Princess. In the last one, Joella got a text from a random number saying they had information to help Hunter's court case, which this whole court case is a mess. Mind you, this poor boy is up on trial, about to get exiled from his country, all because he started a relationship with the princess, even though he was the bodyguard. And I mean, okay, yes, we really did mix business and pleasure, but there's layers to it, people. There was layers. You gotta catch up. If you haven't seen them, catch up on the playlist right now. But Joella got this information from a random number. A random number that says they could help Hunter's case out, but to meet them outside. Now, I'm sorry, who is just gonna get a text message from a random anonymous number who are like, oh no, you have to come outside? Stranger danger, people. Stranger danger. Use this. Yeah, you were born with it, use it. So now she was snatched and we gotta see what happens. But I think Hunter is gonna come through and save her because of that necklace he gave her. Remember, it had a little emergency beep on it? I think that's what's gonna save her and save all of this situation, but we're gonna find out. But if you enjoy, please consider giving it a like so I know you guys are enjoying it and it helps the channel out a lot too. Subscribe if you haven't already. Go read the amazing author R Gurney's stories on the episode app. They are great. And without further ado, let's start the drama. Watching her walk away was the hardest thing I've ever had to do. Knowing that despite her optimism, this could be the last time we're able to speak. Banishment. Prisoner, stand to attention for the captain of His Majesty's Royal Guard. Dad? Hunter? I told them to keep the cups off you. They won't put them back on for tomorrow. I promised them you won't try to run, will you? No promises. No, I promise. I've disappointed you enough without adding cowardice to the list of reasons. Hunter, I understand you're upset, but I came to say I know you're not a traitor. Be honest during the trial tomorrow. I know the king will see the truth. Get some rest and be ready for tomorrow. Good night, son. This king can't see anything. This king has done the most extra things this whole story. But the next morning, I found myself being brought out of the cellar earlier than I anticipated. Get washed and dressed. The king wishes to meet you in private before the trial. Oh, does he? He has granted you permission to wear your honor guard jacket for the trial. I can't believe the king has given me permission to wear my uniform. Like it matters, Hunter. They're gonna exile you anyway. I am tired of jumping up and down for this king. No, Hunter. Yeah, your majesties. You wanted to see me before the trial? Yes. I see rejected not only your honor guard role, but my suggestion of washing and changing. I wasn't sure. Are you going to throw us back in there again or what? You need to understand the gravity of the situation today, Hunter. Or perhaps you want to be banished. I don't, I promise. Then you're going to have to work hard to prove to the court today that you were not a traitor. A traitor? This trial is not what I intended. Really, King Felipe? Really? See, this is where I lose it with him. He's having all these, this is not what I wanted. This is not what I intended. But he's the one who started this whole trial when he could have dealt with this in private as a family matter, but he didn't. He had to make a whole circus out of this. And now he's like, this isn't what I intended. No. Whilst I'm livid at the way you and Joella have behaved, and make no mistake, I do not believe her to be blameless, but I held you with a higher regard when it came down to her protection. But he was protecting her. See, this could have been avoided with conversation. Okay. I intended to strip you of your honor guard duties yesterday, but the higher charge of treason now must be heard. You understand how serious this is? Yes, you're mad. Treason? You understand what will happen to you if you're found guilty? Yes, your majesty. Do you love my daughter? What? You heard me. I love my daughter. She's more precious to me than anything in this world. When they led you away yesterday, I watched her heart break into pieces. Either way, this is not body well for today's trial. I know that Joella loves you. I saw it on her face when you were led into the court yesterday. I do not wish for you to be banished today, but... Father! Lucas, what are you doing? Can't you see we are in? Joella's missing. What? What do you mean she's missing? We were in the library and we stayed up all night reading volumes about previous treason trials and I fell asleep. I don't know what time, maybe around 5 a.m. I woke up and there was a note on the table saying she had gone to get evidence, but she isn't anywhere. I've looked all over the palace. Her phone isn't ringing. She's gone. Call the guard. Have them search the palace until... Your Majesty, urgently require. Thank goodness you're here. We need to send a search party. Joella's missing. We need to send the guard too. Oh, they're receiving letters too. What is it? If you want to see her alive again, you will cut all your trade arrangements to make a payment of 100 million USD. You have 6 hours. They have her. How? Joella? Wake up, Your Highness. Time to take you somewhere new. Maybe if they weren't doing all this, Joella would have been safe and sound with Hunter. But oh no, we just had to do all of this circus, and she got captured. Once again, she was safe at the school. She was safe at the school with Hunter, but every time she goes back home to this palace, things going on. The last time the palace was shot up, now she's getting kidnapped. And this dad wants to try to say it's safer at home, please. Are you gonna be a good girl and promise not to scream? No promises. No promises. Let's guess who the kidnapper people are. I'm gonna guess it's the flop rival. Yes, I did forget her name. She is that irrelevant, and I did not like her, and I'm so happy we beat her at Michaelmas. I literally don't remember her name. And that snaky guy, the gross guy. I feel like they're working together. That's my bet. I'm not betting actually anything, but that's who I'm thinking it is. Okay, let me know in the comments below who you think it is, and then who it ends up being. If it's even revealed this chapter, I don't know. Screw you. Now that wasn't very nice, was it? Make sure she's restrained. We can't risk her escaping. My father finds out what you've done. More like when Hunter realizes I'm missing. Words, words, words. Your father's too busy banishing your boyfriend, and your boyfriend is crying in the prison cell. Okay, that voice. Rupert. Oh, okay, 1 for 1 right now. You feel fingers slip the blindfold from your eyes as you gasp. You finally worked it out. Rupert, what are you doing? Release me. You don't get to make any orders here, Princess. I'm not really surprised. He was one who I thought it was. There was those moments. We had the tea, the evidence, the way he brought the letter to her, the way he acts so slimy and gross. Also, once again, I'm judging our brother's choice and friends. This is who his friend was that he let talk to Hunter. We've recovered with the brother, we really have, but the judgment. I tried to play nicely. I wooed you as the perfect package, but you still decided you'd rather be with a peasant than me. We could have done this the easy way, but you were too busy letting him touch you with his filthy common hands. Down what the easy way? Why are you doing this? You really are particularly stupid. You and your idiot brother. Yeah. Castile's trade arrangements with Suabia have crippled my father's trade. He was known as the king of tides, and yet because of the lower tariffs from Castile, our country has slowly gone bankrupt. While the Castile coffers get even bigger. Bigger than that fat head of your stupid commoner-loving father. Shut your mouth about my parents. It was clearly genetic. Having a low-born mother diluted your blood to a point you couldn't see what a prize he was. Oh, the delusion. He has delusional levels of confidence. I'll give him that. You'd rather rut around with a dirty servant than a pair of with a superior match like myself. So now you see how easy this could have been if only you hadn't been so stubborn. I'm sorry. You need to take your hands off of us. Now do not touch me. Rupert, what's going on here? Nothing, uncle. It's all under control. Her hands are tied now. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Reginald, Prince of Saxony and brother of the king. We have issued a ransom for your return, and we'll see how much your father thinks you're worth. You are despicable. I would shut your mouth if I were you. What's going to be embarrassing is when y'all get caught. That's going to be so embarrassing, especially if your little king of tides, yeah, okay, doesn't know you're doing all this. If he's in on it, well, RIP to them. But if he doesn't know you're doing, oh wait, did I say he doesn't? If he does know you're doing this, RIP to him. If he doesn't know you're doing this, y'all are gonna be the ones banished. But the problem is we're gonna have you locked up. We are not trading you people. So you're being moved to another location. If you lash it again, I will shoot you. Do you understand? Yes. Rupert, change your clothes. We can't have anyone think she's someone of note. I can change myself, just untie my hands. Don't touch me. I still have the necklace on that hunter gave me. If I press the garnet, it will tell him where I am. Fine, entire. If you try to disrespect me again, though, you will regret it. Get changed now. There's a good girl. Oh, just give me a moment. Like, damn. Please find me, Hunter. Please find me, please. Please, Hunter. Save this girl. Save Hoella. Did she hit the necklace? Blindfold her. Let's go. You feel yourself being led somewhere. You hear seagulls calling. Smell salt in the air. The ocean? I'm by the docks. Keep the aggressiveness. Dang. Oh, we can on a ship. No, be a good girl. Why do you guys have this obsession with saying be a good girl? Can y'all stop? Don't do anything stupid. I'd hate to have to. Okay, Rupert was like disgusting, but he went to school with us. This man. Don't touch me. They are sick. Both of them are sick. You're right, Rupert. She's a firecracker. Ew, y'all are disgusting. Let's see how much her father thinks it's worth to keep that fire from going out. The fire? Oh, okay. It was, okay, I get it. As the door slams, you feel your legs start to shake as your body gives way to fear at last. Stop that. You're a princess. Princesses don't cry. They don't cower. Hold your head high. They won't break you. But as time passes, you're not sure how long you've been waiting. The doubt starts creeping into your mind until you hear the door open again. Hunter? His name escapes your lips before you can stop yourself. Oh, I'm nervous. Is this actually Hunter? The cruel laugh you hear in response shatters your hopes. He's not coming to rescue you. Nobody is coming to rescue you. They have another 10 minutes to pay the ransom, and then your time is up, Your Highness. What will you do with me? Well, that depends entirely on you. If you can be a good girl, we will take you on our boat back to Saxony, where I think you're worth more as a political bargaining chip if we marry you to Rupert. Ugh. Then we can really start to negotiate trade deals. Over my dead body, I'll marry Rupert, not that little mole rat. That's the second option, Your Highness. You're too much of a liability if you're not going to be compliant. So bear that in mind over the next few minutes. What was that? Probably just some fishermen on the dock. Oh, is it? Is it some fishermen on the dock? Is it some fishermen on the dock? Go check now. There can't be any witnesses. Get rid of them. Yes, uncle. You know, if you don't want to marry my nephew. Ew! I'm single. See, we had that creepiness a second ago. This is disgusting. Perhaps you need more of a man too. Rupert, what the hell? Get away from her, Hunter. Hunter? Hoella. Hunter. You hear guns firing. His arm sees you. For a moment, you consider fighting them, but then you realize. You feel the strength of his arms, smell the familiarity of his scent. Your body relaxes under his touch as Hunter holds you to his chest before lifting you and carrying you from the shipping crates. Oh my goodness, outside he pulls the blindfold from your eyes and you blink as you see him for the first time. I'm so glad you're safe. Thank you for rescuing me. Oh, is he hurt? Oh, you're bleeding. Uh-oh. Oh no, he was hurt. But we're rescued. Hunter, thank you.